everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making fried chicken. I've done this before. It takes a lot of time. I knew I wanted to record this recipe, so I thought since this week, whenever this video goes up, I'll be celebrating 1 year with the cooking channel. So I thought it would be the perfect recipe to make for that 1 year celebration. As you can tell, there are a lot of ingredients here. A lot of pieces of chicken. I'm taking a lot of space in the counter. This recipe, it uses a lot of ingredients, it takes a lot of time, and there's a lot of things going on at the same time. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover of the entire process, but before I do that, let me just tell you what we're using. So here we have the chicken. I have the chicken in a rack over a baking sheet. This is the way I prefer to work with the chicken. I don't like placing the chicken over paper towels. It gets soggy, and then after you fry it and you put it back on the paper towel, you lose that crispiness from the fry, which is the whole point of frying the chicken. So I have about 3.5 pounds, maybe 4 pounds of chicken, and they're mixed. I have drumsticks and I have wings. I don't like thighs, but if you like thighs, you can use thighs. And then I have all of the seasonings that I'm gonna use. So before I mention the seasonings, it's important to get oil. I also have eggs. We're gonna use egg whites. I am using rum. If you've watched a couple of my videos, you probably know that I like adding a little bit of rum to my recipes. We also have flour, cornstarch, buttermilk. We're not using regular butter. I recommend getting buttermilk. We have salt, we have celery salt, ground ginger, paprika, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, mustard, oregano. I also have dried basil and thyme. This is all you need for the chicken before we start prepping all of this. The chicken right now, it's not seasoned, but I brined it overnight. I brined it for actually, I want to say at least like 15 hours. So basically what I did, I'll put a picture right here so you can see what it looked like. I took a bowl, I filled it with water, salt, a little bit of honey. I added some peppercorns and bay leaves, and I tossed all of my chicken in there, put it in the fridge, and I left it there overnight. That just helps the flavors develop, and it also helps the chicken absorb some moisture so it doesn't dry out while we're frying it. And it'll also be just more flavorful. So we're gonna start by seasoning our chicken and then preparing everything else. Okay, so before I actually start mixing all of the ingredients, I just want to show you how I'm actually going to be working with the chicken. I actually have things in the order that I'm going to be prepping them before I put the chicken in the pot with the oil. So in this deep bowl, I'm gonna mix the buttermilk with the eggs and the rum. You'll see that process, but that's going here. That's what's happening first. Then I'm gonna mix all of the dry ingredients here, so that'll be the flour and the cornstarch and the seasoning mix. And then I have the chicken, because what I'm going to do is grab the chicken, dip it in the buttermilk. I'm gonna coat it with the flour. Then I'm gonna place it back on the rack to rest for a little bit. Before I grab it, I place it in the oil, and then I remove it from the oil and place it back on the rack so that it can just release the excess oil. steak. Well, we are almost done. I'm hungry. There's still chicken frying, but I'm wrapping it up. I just want to show you the progress. These are the wings. I made these first. They took about 15 minutes, deep fried. And then the drums have been taking about 20 minutes. They're really hard. I just took those out. The coating is really crispy. The chicken was pretty juicy, tender. So I think that's what happens when you brine it. So I do recommend brining it. And then I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but whatever you're gonna use to drain the chicken, it shouldn't be the same wrap that you use at the beginning when you have the chicken there just waiting to be fried. Yeah, because that's just cross-contamination and you're just gonna get sick. But you can see here, it's really juicy, really crunchy. Tastes really good. So this is fried chicken. I hope you enjoy it. If you try it, let me know. If you have a different recipe or a variation, I would also love to hear it. And I'll see you, I don't know when, because I've been very busy. But thanks for watching. And yeah, if you like it, or if you liked it, if you enjoyed the recipe, like and share, and subscribe.